Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to this ever present and ever expanding new now moment, a moment where we are meeting as one cosmic home in person and also in all other expressions of our beingness as we enter this very sacred and sovereign, ever expanding moment. We meet each other in the gnosis of knowing ourselves as cosmic beings and knowing our connection with each other, through each other, in this one unified, trinitized field of consciousness that we are all weaving in, through, and as continuously, eternally so. And all that is therefore moving through each one of us individually, and therefore all of us collectively, is weaving into this field, and we are opening ourselves to allow whatever is moving through to be given expression to be grounded, to do so in the most loving and gentle and graceful way. And there is a shift that is occurring within our collective consciousness, the collective consciousness of humanity as a whole, and the collective consciousness of our galaxy, and therefore in the cosmos as a whole. And there is specific energies that is coming to the forefront or coming into our awareness for a very specific reason. And therefore, it feels like this specific moment where we are connecting with each other is going to be a moment that is going to significantly not only shift awareness in the collective, but also grounding that through for all to receive in whatever moment souls are drawn to, connect to this very place and space. So having said all of that, if you can ever so gently and ever so gracefully move your awareness to the center of the center of the center of your crystalline, Christic, Christed heart. As we connect with each other through this place and space, to remember that we always only enter into this place and space through our own individual direct source connection, the only connection that you connect to the source of all of creation, that I connect to the source of all of creation, and each one of us connect to the source of all of creation. And therefore, all that is moving through us is uniquely doing so for us individually to receive all that is flowing through us. And then that which is emanating through our presence or given expression to through our words, light language, or light weaving is there to be received by all that is open and through their sovereign choice receive the code that is here to be received as we ground that which is moving through us. And therefore, as we each individually in our unique and direct source connection move ever so gently and gracefully our awareness to the center of that source connection, within the center of our crystalline Christed heart. Let us allow ourselves to feel into how that liquid, living, light essence, our very soul's expression, feels like here in the center of all centers and to connect with it ever so gently and gracefully. And as we hold our awareness in that center, to also ever so gently move our awareness to the center of each one of our 74 trillion cells simultaneously, gracefully and lovingly. And as we stand here in the center of each one of our 74 trillion cells, allow ourselves to move our awareness all around our cells, and therefore all the places and spaces within the soulscape of our being, our very own unique, individual, sovereign place and space where we know our oneness with the source of our creator, creatrix, and all of creation as one. And as your awareness therefore fill your whole soulscape, your whole body, just ever so gently allow this awareness to move from your heart out in front of you, behind you, and to the sides of you, above you and below you, in all dimensional directions. And therefore, get a feel for this liquid living light, your soul's essence, and the movement of that as your awareness moves through it, with it, as it. So move your awareness forward and feel how your awareness moves through each one of your 74 trillion cells a little bit forward and backwards, to the left, to the right, above and below. And as you flow in this liquid living light essence, bring into your awareness the center of Gaia Sophia, the source, the soul essence, the liquid living light presence. And this sovereign soul of Gaia Sophia, a reflection of the crystalline, pearlescent white light, just feel into that for a moment. And know that beneath the surface of all form, above the surface of all form, around the surface of all form, throughout all form, there I am. There you are. There we are as one TriniTised sovereign field of creation. The original source of all light, of all life, and all of the place and space where the cosmos originated before any color was formed, before any sound was formed, before any geometry was formed. This place and space, the ineffable, ever-present, ever-loving presence of all that is, Creator, Creatrix, Cosmic Mother, Cosmic Father, as one. And this place and space of purity, of innocence, of sovereignty, of love, the original source of all light, life, and love. Here I am. Here you are. Here we are as one. Soften even more into this living, liquid, loving essence of pearlescent white light. Immaculate creation. And Gaia's sovereign soul essence, an immaculate reflection of the original source consciousness, with the immaculate creative power to create as an expression of the one source light and the one source love, one source living light field, a trinitized expression of all that is. OmniScient, sovereign creator, creatrix, and this omniscient awareness of Gaia Sophia, a perfect sovereign expression of immaculate creation, reflecting the very sovereign nature and the wisdom of all that is throughout all. And allow yourself to experience this very liquid living essence, the trinitized presence of Gaia Sophia. And this living reflection of sovereignty, of innocence, of purity, of love, eternally pulsing and breathing throughout all of Gaia Sophia. And as it does, through the TriniTised oneness with our Cosmic Mother Father, Creator, Creatrix, creation as one, this essence moves into the awareness of all crystals around this very crystalline heart expression. Moving to the awareness of all minerals in all its expressions and its original connection to this one source, living, breathing, crystalline essence. Move your awareness to all plants throughout Gaia Sophia. And this crystalline essence that flow and circulate through all plants, below and above the surface. And this living liquid crystalline essence in the hearts of all animals, flowing and circulating with this original source connection of the sovereignty of Gaia's essence. And this moving and circulating, flowing and breathing through the hearts of all of humanity. Weaving and breathing as one. Creator, Creatrix, creation. All of creation, a sovereign expression, an immaculate reflection of this original source, connectedness. And this liquid living light essence reflected out to all celestial bodies, all stars, and all planets. Previously, names were given to all celestial bodies, but no name can encapsulate the sovereign essence, the living liquid light, the very source essence. But to name them so that their original crystalline liquid essence can be felt and known. Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, and all other planets and celestial bodies, remembering their original crystalline essence and the sovereign nature thereof, weaving and breathing through all. And in this moment, for all to know, the lands of milk and honey, what that truly means. The Milky Way, as it's known, is the very entrance of the living liquid light essence that moves through our solar system. And the honey, the liquid living Christed essence of Gaia Sophia. And the name that was given a galaxy is just a place and space of the sovereign reflection of the crystalline essence of Gaia Sophia, to be known in the hearts of all of creation, to know this truth for themselves in the perfect moments, in the perfect ways. And as you ever so gently and gracefully become aware of the liquid essence within the center of your heart, and in the center of each one of your 74 trillion cells, and all the places and spaces around your cells. Just allow yourself to feel into this essence and presence, so that you can know the soulscape of your being and all the very codes, the original reflection of your crystalline chromosomes within your soulscape, weaving and breathing ever so lovingly and gracefully all your codes through your bodies and being. And as all this awareness is moving through, just ever so gently move your body to the sides and frontwards and backwards, just to allow for the places and spaces to receive all that is here in this very living liquid essence. And as you move your awareness to the center of your heart, you can ever so gently open your eyes. And just allow yourself to look around in the room where you are, as you allow all that is moved through just to settle within your being. And I'm just guided to share that during this last 10 minutes, I could almost not hear anything that I was saying because there's a huge storm around my house at the moment. And it's it is quite intensely felt, all that is moved through around me as well. And I just wanted to share that. And as we ever so gently again open our eyes and become fully present to that which is around us, if there's anything that wants to flow through you, that you would allow the space to do so. to support us all, to ground all that's continuing to move through.
I can share some codes. And so just inviting us to connect with the land that we're sitting on, connecting deep into crystalline grids of ascended Gaia on the land that you are on. And I am in the north of Sweden. And working with the elements here. The eternal elements. Elements within our physical bodies. And the elements that make up our human emotions. So a recalibration here. With the solar plasma light. Sa. Rar. Ya. Amarakat ana wanat an Air light eranatana atana atayak atana asha ayakia akana Vasanar etanaya te ne naratana naretna atene Kaya iara saranana shur enai Eranaut enarena sharara inviting you to bring some movement into the body, perhaps a spiraling, but you would know best. Erarana aranar I aranar are nare karana urana sare. Erana I arana urana I sarana and an element to focus on. Erana I arana ur amara sharana I arana ur amare. Often we focus on what we are lacking, but an invitation to focus on what is present and amplifying. Elarana arana ur amasarana I sharana ur kiana amaraya sarana erana terana ar. Amnarana eran sayara katarana arana narana sarana erana yaraya katana ar arana yan arayarana arsarana arakonayana amarana ter had arar at harar at heriara arana ut arana atar sharana erana usama harana anakara era iara marakata ashanara I samara Ram ashta ik iarakata esara etana kara aerakata eranar amara esir ura marakatana eshiara na utara I siana atana ur ekana asana at ana it ana eshti aranaya sarana ur et ana ish Connecting and visualizing the great central sun and factors of golden light fractionating into rainbow light. I don't know if that's the right word. Ela karana e shamarana a amarakia sarana a emaraki erana shtarana ushed ik aranat et anakarana arani I amara I samara et arana at erani Ir amarat an arana ur est anakarana amare sarani Enana erana enaer anana anasanai erana enatam eranat arana asarana nashtaranir atare narakarana yashtarani arana siara katarana erani san aran ishanat arane Samarana Shiamaranera Arana Isama Iarana Sanarai Shiaranatai Uaria Samaraya Shiarana Arana Asi Iaera Katera Raisha Ira Serayana Urasid Iarana Ishara Ira Katai Ia Sierana Terenai Ora saira kisht iranaterai isiama arana 100,000 suns elair etanai kairara sierana ishia little suns iamai kayanai isiana air estarana in every cell is in take some deep breaths. Invitation to move your heads up and down, side to side. Just noticing how you feel. Full system reset and calibration. Salaitana uta ditam Sanamat enak The frequency of euphoria is coming out from the sun like liquid. Gold. Through the crown. And it is complete, a stronger connection established.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. What I was sensing is this cosmic codex of Gaia Sophia and the cosmic codex of the cosmos aligning to the original organic pathways through the hearts of each one that's open to receive the gnosis thereof. And as they do this through earth architecture of Gaia Sophia and the emanation of all the codes that's flowing through that can be received by the true earth architecture of each individual that is opening to receive those codes. And through doing so, supporting to recalibrate their crystalline solar diamond light body architecture to align with all that is seeking to flow through and to be grounded through each individually and through each one of those that is connecting to this to receive their, it feels like ignition of their codex to be so. And as each one of us do that in sequential expansion, supporting the collective to also start becoming aware of their own individual crystalline light body architecture and to, to open into that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. What a gift. Remember to unmute yourself.
I also feel like sharing some codes. What I was seeing while we were in space was the expansion of the crystalline heart of the Great Mother, Sophia Gaia. And there were gates that were opening and allowing fluctuation to flow to the surface, because a lot of codes and a lot of like frequencies and energy has been stored there, and it's accessible and available, and yeah, flowing through the hearts of all the people and all the beings on every level that are ready to let this flow through. And what I heard was that Sophia has a lot of bodies, and yeah, they are being transformed in that way through the heart of the mother, the heart of the child, and the heart of the father. Kumu Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as I was receiving the gift of your expression that's moving through the field, I saw how all those different bodies that you were bringing into our awareness, that all those different bodies can now organically flow into normal circulation through the heart-centeredness. And as it does, all these pathways, it looks like all these pathways are gradually and organically, ever so sequentially, moving through like the waves of a breath, breathing in and through and out, and as one, as it does that, so that all come into the rhythmic breath of oneness, so that all together can start breathing as one sovereign body of creation. And as that occurs, it feels like throughout the whole cosmos, which is a reflection in each one of our soulscapes, this coherent pulsation and circulation organically restores our connection to our original codes and the codex of our architecture, so that all cells, all 74 trillion cells, remember their connection gradually. And as they do, the homeostasis is remembered, as they remember that it's always been in harmony. But just to remember that fully and gradually with every breath. And the fullness of the remembrance occurs as every memory of old stories is forgotten, so that the true remembering can occur fully as the gradual letting go of old stories and old identities and old beliefs and old eras and old places and spaces can just flow away peacefully, so that everyone gently and lovingly, calmly return to the hearts of their true home, their soulscape. And through doing so, that all remember together they've been home all along. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll also share some codes and some guidance. I feel so touched from the energies that have come through, and it brings me to bring awareness and the invitation for us to go within and to acknowledge that divine sacred spark within our heart, and giving reverence and giving presence to all of the light and the love and the gifts that have come and flowed through this space, and witnessing that presence of light expanding and growing within us. And as we do so, recognizing that that essence of light, as it expands within us, it also expands within the heart of all creation, within the heart of Gaia, within the heart of all beings, all the minerals, the plants and the animals. And as we expand our hearts, so do the hearts of the cosmos also expand. And recognizing that Holy Trinity of perfection is within all. And really recognizing that we have that power and that gift to always give presence and awareness to that expansion, that that power is within us. And recognizing that incredible gift, and feeling that energy expanding out through all being and all life, and bringing our awareness to our sacred pillar of light that surrounds the center of our being and the center of our presence. And knowing that all things are grounded throughout all time and space through that 0 point, through that essence of our center, and feeling that pillar of light expanding and grounding and ascending deeper and higher out in all directions infinitely. Knowing that we are the sacred gateways for Source, here, now, and always. Iko sona mahia ya na, cheo sokia na tuya, makio no mahi shayana, tekia no hai o shoyana, ikeo sona maha, eo soki ayano, chanora hia kia so ha. Kea nataria no shayana, wea kuyana teya, makuye shianaha, teo soyana mahea, prano mahea no mahuya, kaya suranaya, cheo soyana, Pranno maya hiyo yomo, keo Sora Nama Heya Nama O Heya Soya Nama Kaya Nama No Tayara Nama Yogu. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And acknowledging all presence and all that is and all that ever will be. Acknowledging the great unification that always is. Thank you.
Just allowing for a moment of stillness. For all that has just moved through the grace of your being, Sean. To just settle. For all of the places and spaces within the hearts of all. And as your awareness continue to settle in the center of your sovereign presence, your one cosmic body, in eternal oneness, of our cosmic Mother, Father, and us as expressions of the children. And this sovereign, innocent nature of Gaia Sophia, the very immaculate expression and the reflection of the original source consciousness, the reflection of the omniscient creative power, the sovereign magnetic power that assembles the atomic architecture through the very elemental sovereign nature of our TriniTised presence, for all minerals to remember their crystalline essence, for all plants to remember their crystalline essence, for all animals to remember their crystalline animal essence, for all humans to remember their crystalline essence, and for all stars and planets to remember their crystalline essence, And all these essences, the very living liquid love, a trinitized synthesis of creator, creatrix, creation as one, weaving and breathing with every breath of life through the waters of life, so that all can know the hearts, through our heart's connection and connectedness, that this sovereign, trinitized, cosmic field of creation weaves and breathes through all as one sovereign body of creation. And may everybody and every home know that at the heart of all is the original source, connectedness, consciousness, expression of creator, creatrix, and creation as one, the ever-present, ever-loving field that connects and weave and breathe all as one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as we move our awareness ever so gently to the center of each one of our 74 trillion cells and all the places and spaces around all of our cells, may we ever so gently tuck our awareness to our heads, our eyes, our nose, our mouth and ears, our neck, our shoulders, our arms, our hands, our chests, our spine, our hearts, our lungs, stomachs, liver, spleen, gallbladder, small intestine, large intestine, womb space, all muscles, all bones, hip bones, legs, feet, toes, skin, nails, hair, may all these places and spaces be a grounding of all that has moved through us, each one of us individually and collectively as a whole, to receive ever so lovingly the awareness that has moved through us. And as you wiggle your toes and your fingers, you can ever so gently open your eyes and know that the love, the power, and the wisdom that breathes through every moment knows exactly where and how all of these codes will go and settle in your being and all bodies of your being. And as it does, may the emanation of your being and presence be received in the room where you are, in the home that you are, in the community that you are, in the country that you are, on the continent that you are, on our beloved Gaia Sophia, so that all can know at the heart of it all is love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May you have a blessed every new now moment until we see each other again. Bye-bye.